After dropping off the two people, the luxury off-road vehicle of the Great Wall brand conveniently took their clothes with it. When they met, it was quite awkward. One spoke English and the other Portuguese, and neither could understand what the other was saying, so they could only gesture wildly. Fortunately, the cheerful Nick didn't mind at all and found it quite interesting. But the editor was very worried that Nick, with his fair skin, wouldn't be able to withstand the scorching sun of Liyi. The survival tools they brought included a rice bowl, a knife, a lighter, and a set of tools. They then started to look at the map, gesturing as they studied the route to the water source. After reaching an agreement, Nick gestured again, indicating he wanted to make a pair of shoes. He cut some bark from a big tree to weave. However, these shoes, unproven by Shaanxi, were very unreliable and broke after a few steps. An hour later, Nick saw a long dead wild cow and cut off a lot of its hide, planning to make shoes later. Seeing Nick walking slower and slower, the kind-hearted editor threw the hide on the ground, letting Nick step on it with each step. They struggled for more than 4 hours before successfully reaching the riverbank. The editor then told Nick to rest while he enthusiastically began building the campsite. Since he was working alone and it was getting late, he had to speed up. He was still busy until dusk, and Nick, feeling bad, went to the river to fetch some water. Back at the campsite, he continued to work on living arrangements. Fortunately, it wasn't long before they successfully lit a fire. They boiled some water, replenished their fluids, and just as they were about to lie down to sleep, the various animal sounds kept them from falling asleep.